Welcome back everyone. Today we're doing a video about how to make a short, a YouTube short, but I showed a video on how to edit in CapCut for beginners. So this is the video I edited and this is the edit right here after we completed it. So if you go back in my playlist, uh, you can watch that video to see this part and you'll understand what we're doing now since we did that. We're just going to make a short from what we already did. And a quicker way to do it, you can do it any other way you want. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. But this is just one way to help people be able to do a quick short after they've already edited a video. And they want this short to promote the video. So that's what the point of this short is to get people to see some of it and then hey, come click this link to go see the whole video if you want to. Okay? So in this case, we edited, and the first part is me talking and doing stuff, and then we did a little time lapse where the speed of the video speeds up, and I'm doing some stuff, and then I added music to that, and I cut out me talking. There's no talking to me, and there's only music. And then we talked again, did stuff, then we did another little time lapse, okay? And then we added music to that. And then this is talking again and ending the video. So that's a full video that's 22 minutes long. Okay, that was originally like 30 something minutes, and it cut down that far by doing the time lapse. So what you're going to do for the short is you're going to use what you just got through doing. So you already made a time lapse and you already added music, so you really don't need anything else. If you want to do a short, you can just use that one. And you know it was kind of, a certain length. You need a minute. You need just under a minute. Really, I would go and put it at about 58 seconds, because once it processes, it kind of kicks it past the 1 minute, and then it won't come up in the right format on the YouTube channel. So you have to be under the minute for it to work right. Okay, so what you're going to do in this case, this is what was me just talking and meandering around and whatever. So I'm going to delete that. I want this piece here because it was me running around on a time lapse that was sped up and then having the music with it. So I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to click on this one because it was me talking and I don't want that. I just want the music one. So I'm going to hit delete. And now we have this little time lapse. Now you could use this time lapse or this little baby time lapse, but the little baby one might not only be a few seconds. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then this last piece is me talking again. So I'm going to delete that. Now I got to decide, if this piece here, how long it is, and you can look up here and see how long the video is. So what you do is you put this at the beginning, and you can see it says 2 minutes and 48 seconds, but that's including both of these. So I'm going to click here on this one and hit delete, and you'll see what happens. It's going to minus off whatever's left. So it took off about 35 seconds. So this video is 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And say, okay, so either I want the short version that I just deleted, which is about 35 seconds. If that's all that I want the short to be, then I'll do that. Alright, so what we need is to, if we were going to use the other one, we can hit undo and just click on this one over here and delete it. If we say, oh, well, 35 seconds was perfect. If we liked whatever that 35 seconds showed, then we can use that. It don't have to be a 58-second video, but in this case, I'm going to pick the other one, and we're going to go ahead and go back the other way and undo back to the delete. And now we got to play this to 58 seconds. So, or, I'm not going to play it that long, but you can see what it's going to do. So I'm just going to try to speed it up to the 58-second mark. Okay, I'm at 56, so as soon as I hit play, I pretty much got to hit stop again. Alright, right there. That's where I'm going to cut it. That's how far that short's going to go. It's going to go from the beginning until there. We're going to hit cut. And we're split. Left mouse click right there on that little spot right there where the arrow is. And now I can click on this one and delete it. Okay? And then this bottom one, we got to click on it and hit cut because this other half of that music needs to go away. So we're going to cut that, and now it's highlighting on this side, or you click it on that side we don't want and hit delete. So now we have the 58 seconds left. So we can come over here and hit play, and you'll be able to see the 58 seconds. Now I'm not going to show the whole 58 seconds, but I'm going to come to the end of it. Try to anyway. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But you can see it just does and goes through it. And it'll go all the way through to the 58 seconds. It's almost through. That's what it's going to look like in the short. Alright, so now there's a couple of different things I got to do. I got to hit ratio right here. Left mouse click on ratio. Come down to 9, and then it's got these 2 dots, 16. Click it. It's going to put it in the short format. And now I want to add, you can upload it just like that. You don't have to add anything, okay? But I want to add up here some writing, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this line at the beginning, and I'm going to click up here on text, and then I'm going to click on default text and drag this down and let it fall right there. Okay, that one didn't land where I wanted, so it kind of did. You see how I stretched it out and made it the length of this video? You want that to line up right at the end of that video exactly. So you got to adjust it just as best you can till it lines up. Okay, so this right here, you can see it shows it up right there. The reason you stretch it or bring it to the same width is you want it to show this throughout the whole video. And if I'd have left it small, like it was when I first let go of it, it would have only showed it toward the end of the video in a little short piece of it. If you don't care if it shows through the whole video and you only want it to pop up for 1 second, you could leave it short and put it right at the top, and wherever it popped up, it popped up. But I want it to stay up there the whole time. That's why you had to stretch it out. You just click on the edge and drag it to the edge to where it matches these. Okay, so now we're going to left click on default text and lift it up. Put it in the center, okay? Or we may move it higher in a minute. Okay, I got to hit undo because it took it off of there. I didn't want it to do that. Alright, we're going to have to undo it again. It's not doing what I need it to do. So we got to get that out of there and bring another one down. Alright, see how small it is? Alright, we're supposed to put it over here and then drag it till it stops. As soon as it clicked, you saw it click. Now this case, I'm not even going to move it yet. You can, but I'm not going to move it yet. I'm going to highlight in this box right there. I'm going to highlight that, left click, drag over, let go. You hold it down. Hit the left mouse button over here, hold it down, drag it over, let go. Alright, now I'm going to type in what I need to type. This is going to be a ranch simulator short. I'm going to type in ranch simulator, and then I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to type full video on, and then I'm going to hit enter, channel, and then I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to hit type like, share, subscribe. I'm bumping the buttons. Alright, and you can do however you want if you need some commas, but you can't do too much because you don't have a whole lot of room. Check your spelling, look at it, looks good. If you're happy, then you're going to click on this. If you want to change the color, click on here, pick a color. I try to pick one that kind of looks similar to what's in the video. In this case, we got a little bit of blue, we got the green, so I'm probably going to go with something a little lighter. See something that looks similar. We'll just go with that. I mean, you can really go with whatever, but I kind of like the brighter, lighter colors. Um, they seem to pick up better. Once I do that, I'm gonna click over here and click over here. Up, it let go of it. I'm gonna drag it up. Okay, it swapped it. Somehow something happened and it swapped it. Okay, now I gotta go back to the text thing. Let me find it. Okay, where did the text thing? We're gonna click on the text thing again. See how I clicked it down here where it was? And now we need to drag it up. So typically you just grab it. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. I left clicked on it, held it down, dragged it up. That's where I want it. That's all I needed to do. And I already changed this 916. And another thing, you need to put it on the top, because if you put it on the bottom when the short comes out, the information for your channel is all down here. So you don't need to block that. So put it on the top. Alright, now that we've done that, make sure we click off of this piece because we're going to export it. And if we export it like that, it's only going to export that little name tag and not none of that. So we need to click off of it, in my opinion. And then we're going to hit, oh, well, did it go long enough? Let's see if it did. You always need to check how far that went. So let's hit play. Does it stay on there or does it go off? We might have had to drag it. Okay, so it kinda did. It's not real important, but click on it and try to drag it to the end of it. It's really hard to get it sometimes where exactly you want it, but essentially you want it to end at the right spot. And you just keep playing through till you see that it did what you wanted. Basically, I wanted it to go and show this all the way till the end of the video. I don't want it to disappear. But if it has to a little bit, it ain't that big a deal. And you just watch it till it's finished. Alright, see, it stayed up now. See, I had to adjust it just that little bit. Now I'm going to click off and make sure none of that's highlighted. Now we're going to be ready to hit export. We're going to hit export. We're going to come title it. This is going to be called a Ranch Simulator Short. I'm just going to put shorts. And then I'm going to put what was in it. What was in it was logging. Or I could put cutting logs. Whatever I got to put. Anything, whatever the video is about, and that'll be good for me to know what it is. I'm gonna click here and put it on 60 frames per second, MP4, H.264 in my case. This one I like to leave it on that because I usually don't care about putting it on the 1080p or these because I have an issue with uploading. If I do, it's so much on the Wi-Fi and all the stuff. So I keep mine lower, but if you have a real good Wi-Fi and you don't have to worry about any data issues, then you can put it on a bigger resolution. Alright, and I'm going to leave mine there. I'm going to hit export, and we're good to go. And it won't take but a second, and it's going to pop up that it's done, and then you can go look at it, and I'll show you real quickly, and then we'll call it an episode. But you can check my tutorial and see the other one that I edited the video to start with, and there it is. And we're not going to watch the whole thing because you have to wait and see it when it comes out. It'll be a little bit, it might be a week or so before it comes out, so don't hold me to whenever the Ranch Sim comes out. It might even be a little longer than a week, but this video will come out before that does. It should anyway, unless I decide not to. But anyway, we come over here to this, and then we go click D, roll up, see where it says CapCut edits. That's where I have them, and you can see it's here. I have some other stuff here as well that has to be posted. This was the video we did on the tutorial. You can see this is the file size, 1.79 gigabytes, and 22 minutes and 45 seconds. This is the one we just did, and it's only 58 seconds, and that's perfect, good enough. We could have went up a little more in time, but you gotta have it under a minute. It's gotta be a minute or less. And usually when you hit export, sometimes it does some things and then it puts it over and then it messes you up, because then it'll come in here and it won't look like that. It messes it up when you try to upload it on YouTube. So, but as you can see, there's some stuff we got ready to go. But anyway, we're going to call that an episode. All you got to do next is click X out of here and it'll save this for you, and you could check it out later. But you just click X. You don't have to do anything else in here. But I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If I know the answer, I will make a video or answer your comment in the comment section. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.